Am I live? Looks like I am live. Honestly, I could care less about if anyone shows up at the moment. But yeah. Right now I'm going to try and see what I can get done before I have to head on to work. Anyway, welcome back you guys. I'm Zexel, did you say an Ash? And yeah, let's just go ahead and get right into this and finish up this video. Most of you have already seen it, and unfortunately I've already heard a few spoilers. So I may skip over those or something, I don't know. But for those who have seen it, please don't spoil it for me. Dear God, please don't spoil it for me. I don't care if I'm not even a fan of the game. I just don't want to have it spoiled. So please don't do that. This thing works. Ah, crap baskets. Hey, Mr. Gaming. First, make sure audio is coming through. Yeah, I'm still reacting more. Like I said, people have already spoiled a couple games for me. Unfortunately, you were one of them, but nothing held against you. I'm just going to react and
the
try
vast
to
world of Fadiel beckons. After 20 long years, Legend of Mana featuring remastered HD graphics is coming to Nintendo Switch. You'll set off on a journey.
Oh yeah, and I'm starting right here only because of the main fact that we stopped at the whole Samurai War or Samurai Battle 5, whatever. People have already seen it all. I'm just starting right after that. And I already looked into the whole murder mystery thing as well before I start this up. So, yay. Look pretty nice. I don't think I'll play it though.
Journey to find the mystical mana tree seen in a dream. Before discovering the world map is empty.
Good to see
During your travels, you'll acquire special items called artifacts. Place them on the map to bring towns, dungeons, and other lands to life. It's up to you on when and where to place artifacts, as well as how to advance the story. Join forces with characters, each on their own personal quests. Square off against fearsome monsters. Or take a break from adventure and rest up at home. The music has been rearranged for this enhanced version, and you can alternate between the new arrangement and the original soundtrack. Other features have been added, including the ability to turn off enemy encounters, as well as the new minigame Ring Ring Land.
That's actually kind of
Legend of Mana will launch on Nintendo Switch June 24th.
So I'm going to say this. I don't know if I'm too big of a fan of the artifact map placing idea, but that is pretty interesting. I give you points, Square Enix. I give you points. Sucks we didn't. Ah, don't say anything. Oh, is this Monster Hunter? Rockalos. Oh yeah, this is Monster Hunter. Rockin' Kadaki. Oh no, 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 no. I am not touching that spike. Sarios. Alvidon. I think I've seen that creature before. Wait, were those guys just riding on monsters? You got to get into it.
Elder, I have important news.
So it's finally beginning.
Go assemble the villagers. 50 years ago, Kimura village was attacked by the Rampage and Magnum Malo. And we suffered some devastating casualties.
How can we fight against that?
Our hunter's about to face the biggest challenge yet! No! We can't lose this gauge! Pull yourselves together! You're not getting it!
It's a wrap.
Let's go, everyone!
Go rampage somewhere else!
You listen to me now!
There's a bunch of different kind of weapons this time around. Interesting.
Here it comes! Watch out for the Apex! Do not let it pass!
Apex Azuros?
The Rampage. How long do you think it's going to last?
And this is supposed to be on Nintendo Switch? Dang. I heard about this game from one of my friends, but he was saying that he's not
we
too
should start
into
preparations right
it,
away.
despite liking monsters.
We're here to offer assistance. We must stop the calamity!
Okay. Okay. I'm intrigued. Ooh. Ooh, that actually looks nice.
That was the latest trailer for Monster Hunter Rise from Capcom.
All right, Capcom.
How will our heroes
Kudos
fare
to you.
against these ferocious monsters? Stay tuned for the
By
latest
the way,
installment
it's a big
in the
note to
Monster
those
Hunter
damn
series,
spiders.
launching
No.
March 26th. Next,
I'm sorry, guys. I
please
don't
take
like
a look
spiders.
at this.
Oh, hey, look, Mario Golf is back.
The fairway is open once again. Tee off in the latest installment of the Mario Golf series, coming to Nintendo Switch.
Super Rush.
Study the wind and terrain.
Eh.
Take your time to think things through. Then swing. Enjoy golfing with familiar Mushroom Kingdom characters on courses filled with lush, natural scenery.
Are they going to do with what they did with Mario Kart and allow other
Use
game
features
characters
on
to
the
be part of
greens,
it in?
like a shot gauge, to see how your shot will curve due to slopes, and a scan that lets you examine a course's terrain. These features can help you ace your shots. In addition to button controls, you can also use motion controls by holding a Joy-Con controller like a
nice.
golf club.
I'd love to
Gently
have that
swing the
back.
controller to have your character swing in the game, letting you easily enjoy the sensation of golfing. On top of all that, there are several modes with new elements that truly bring the heat to Mario Golf, including this one, Speed Golf.
Speed
Here, it's always your turn. Everyone tees off at the same time, then you'll race through the course to reach your ball. Give it another whack to get it closer to the hole, then keep going. Outpace your opponents to come out on top. Your golfing skills aren't the only things at play. Make use of dashes and special shots to beat the competition. Oh, did we mention story mode? As a Mii character,
mode, huh?
you'll start out as a rookie
Hey,
and
Eric.
develop your golfing skills while interacting
you,
with
man.
various Mushroom Kingdom characters. Level up with experience points earned during matches. Then, allocate points to different stats, allowing you to develop your character however you'd like. You can also use your Mii in versus play. Put your golfing skills to the test when Mario Golf Super Rush swings onto Nintendo Switch June 25th. Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop after this presentation.
I haven't played Mario Golf in so many
The latest
years.
game in the Mario Golf series adds new
But I
gameplay
guess
for
it could probably
multiplayer
be a
modes,
decent thing to pass
as well
time
as the
with.
familiar golf gameplay with easy-to-learn controls.
I do like the motion control aspect.
Please look
again, though.
forward to this game on Nintendo Switch.
Which game am I excited for?
Let's move on to
I'm
more
all
Nintendo
about those
Switch
Sinnoh
headlines.
remakes, man. I am waiting to hear that we get those.
Check out these games coming to Nintendo Switch.
It's either that or Nintendo's going to disappoint us once again.
Return to the unforgiving world of Pandora in Tales from the Borderlands. Play as the Hyperion lackey Reese and the quick-witted con artist Fiona as you set out to recover a mountain of cash. Set between Borderlands 2 and 3, this game includes all 5 episodes, filled with classic Borderlands humor. Gangsters, bandit lords, and vault hunters are just a handful of the obstacles you'll encounter in this choice-driven narrative adventure. Embark on a wild ride when Tales from the Borderlands launches on Nintendo Switch March 24th. 32 of Capcom's most beloved arcade classics are coming to Nintendo Switch. Rewind gameplay, adjust game speed or difficulty, and select from a variety of display options to relive that sweet arcade goodness. Get 1943 The Battle of Midway for free. Then purchase Game Packs
Saturday
for the
the
standalone
Pokemon
Ghosts
movies.
and Goblins add-on to build your collection. Local co-op play is also available. Scratch that nostalgic itch when Capcom Arcade Stadium launches later today.
My dad may enjoy that game.
As a zombie, you just can't get enough of them. In this action game from Aspyr, you'll build your zombie horde and take revenge on the city by turning humans into your undead allies. Replenish your bodily arsenal of sputum head, gut grenades, and more during your grisly mission. This city ain't no match for a dead man. Stubbs the Zombie in Rebel Without a Pulse eats its way onto Nintendo Switch March 16th.
Wait, so
Pre-orders
we
begin
play
today
as
on
this?
Nintendo eShop. It's Travis Touchdown versus Assassins. Wait, aliens? Aliens have invaded Earth. Hold up, is this even the right game? Anyway, after annihilating an entire city, the aliens have taken over and now host an intergalactic superhero ranking tournament to decide Earth's fate.
Here we go.
As the crass
wait.
beam katana wielding
Wait.
assassin Travis Touchdown, you'll need to fight.
What the? Is that switch pad on his wrist? The heck? Does he have a Nintendo Switch on the back of his hand or something? Or the Switch controllers? You know what? I've seen so many games that I shouldn't even be surprised at this kind of thing.
As the crass beam katana wielding assassin Travis Touchdown, you'll need to fight your way to the top to save the world. Hey, not so fast. To enter each boss fight, you'll have to do some odd jobs around town and earn enough to pay off the entry fee. You'll then face off against a slew of unusual opponents. Most of them aliens with some crazy tricks up their sleeves. Study their tactics carefully to gain the upper hand in combat. With a new and improved death glove, you'll have access to a variety of deadly skills that can be customized and upgraded before each match.
Okay, so that's what it is.
The fate of the world is at stake. So get ready to kick some, whatever aliens have that you can kick. Anyway, it'll all make sense when No More Heroes 3 lands on Earth. Or, you know, Nintendo Switch, August 27th.
I guess that could be an interesting game.
Exterminate demons in heaven.
Nani?
As above, so below. Why do they need assassins in heaven? To do someone's dirty work.
Slay demons with soul forms.
It's kill or be killed. You won't last long if you can't rely on yourself. God's judgment has nothing to do with it.
Reminds me a lot of that wall running VR game.
Uncover Heaven's mysteries in neon white, coming to Nintendo Switch, winter 2021.
Alright.
The DC superhero girls are here to save the day.
Son of a gun.
Hi, everyone. My name's Barbara Gordon, a.k.a. Batgirl.
Yeah, no,
I'm
no.
always inventing new gadgets to fight crime, like my batarangs and backup.
I'm actually going to
This
probably
is
skip this
Supergirl.
unless you guys
She's
want to see
super
this.
strong and has heat vision, plus super breath. And let's not forget Wonder Woman, an Amazonian warrior who wields the lasso of truth. Along with
Okay.
our friends Green Lantern,
Yeah,
Bumblebee, and
skip it.
Zatanna, we fight evil super. Hey, you've seen it.
Yeah, just gonna skip.
Ready the June 4th. Ready the juice cannons and prepare for battle.
Juice cannons. The heck? Is this supposed to be Plants vs. Zombies? Oh. This is not the Plants vs. Zombies I'm used to. Kicks him down. They really evolved the game. Something like Fortnite and Splatoon. Music's actually pretty nice. That song's actually pretty nice.
Who will join you in your adventure? Hint, anyone can.
New me game?
Band together on a quest to face evil
Wait,
and
Metopia is back?
faces. Metopia is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Hey!
Cast me characters in various roles across the kingdom. Turn your favorite people into your allies, or even make someone the nefarious Dark Lord. Makeup has been added as a new feature in this game. Glam up your Miis and get them ready for adventure.
Oh, this will be interesting.
There's also a new wig feature, letting you go wild with your Mii creations and make them even more fabulous.
Hey, finally. Nice.
In the world of Metopia, relationships are key. So consider spending some quality time with allies to strengthen bonds. This can give you an advantage during battle.
Huh.
If your relationship's sour, though, things might take a turn for the worse. Whoa! You can have a horse as an ally? That sounds pretty darn good! Care for it, and it'll lend a hand, or poof, in battle. Venture with friends and familiar faces in the lighthearted romp Metopia, coming to Nintendo Switch May 21st. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Oh, that's actually a pretty good site. So,
Super Mario-themed items are coming to your island.
this explains why I was seeing that.
Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary-themed items are coming to the Animal Crossing New
Look,
Horizons game.
It's a Luigi.
Familiar
It's a
items like
Mario.
the Super Mushroom and the Question Block can be ordered in-game as furniture items.
Wow.
So place them however and wherever you'd like. You can also place 2 warp pipes.
Wario. The fact that we can actually be
Then
these
use them to
guys in-
travel between locations on your island. Hey, why not try recreating the Mushroom Kingdom?
Well, now we can play
A free
Mario.
update for the
in,
game launches February 25th.
in Animal Crossing.
After downloading
That's
it,
fun.
Super Mario Bros. Items will be available via Nook Shopping starting March 1st. Keep an eye on the official Animal Crossing Twitter account for the latest information.
All right. I don't have Animal Crossing, so I don't really have to worry about that.
We hope you continue enjoying life on your island.
How was that? These collaboration items will be released as part of the Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary events. Please wait a bit longer for their release. Speaking of which, last week, we had the global launch for the Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury game.
Oh, yeah.
We hope you enjoyed that Mario adventure as well. Next, we have another game to show you.
Oh. Each their own convictions. Those who value virtuous morality. Those who respect the liberty of all. Those who pursue pragmatic utility. What ideals will be expressed?
He leaves us no recourse. Swords! Never. Aesfrost will answer for its crimes today.
Are these the wages of loyalty? Raised earth and burnt corpses.
You and no other
Benedict
must
Hess.
decide how we proceed.
You are a leader and must be the beacon others look to when the night is darkest.
Together with these fields, today you burn.
I promise to do all in my power to see us through this safely, every last one of us.
Triangle strategy.
Far,
Project
far
Triangle
away lies the continent of Norzilia, comprised of 3 nations and limited deposits of salt and iron. The constant feuds among the nations over these precious resources eventually ignited into a great conflict known as the Salt Iron War. Though the hostilities ceased with an uneasy truce, decades later the flames of war threatened to engulf the realm once again.
You are all that remains.
Caught in a tangled, fiery web of plots and conspiracies, a brave group from Glenbrook fights to save their kingdom from the powers that would orchestrate their downfall.
Our benefit, you say?
In this new tactical RPG, battles take place on terrain with different elevations. A character's attack range is determined by their location and their equipped weapon. The range can be extended by attacking from higher ground with long-range weapons, such as bows and arrows. Thus, your forces can use the terrain and other elements to gain
like
the
fire.
upper hand.
Or Pokemon
An enemy
Conquest.
outflanked is susceptible not only to your initial attack, but also a powerful blow from the ally positioned behind the enemy.
What have we here?
Charge into an enemy to send them flying into position for a follow-up attack. We win. Link attacks together by first casting ice magic on the flames to create water terrain. Then electrify the area with lightning magic. It is of the utmost importance to survey the battlefield before taking action.
This really does call for tactics.
Throughout the story, you will be faced with making important decisions in a variety of situations. Utility, morality, liberty. Collectively, your decisions will establish your conviction, affecting how the story unfolds and who will join your cause.
Once more, I would ask you plainly. Do we or don't we relinquish Prince Roland to Aesfrost?
Critical decisions that may determine the fates of nations are settled by vote on the scales of conviction. Use information you've gathered to sway allies toward your favored cause. The story will significantly change based on how the votes are cast.
So they refuse to relinquish him to us.
Lies! His hand was forced.
As more and more critical decisions are made, your journey may take you down paths divergent from those of other players.
You will see what true might is.
Project Triangle Strategy, a brand new tactical RPG from Square Enix, will launch in 2022. Please be on the lookout for more information in the future. After this presentation, a demo version of this game will be available to download on Nintendo eShop. And in the future, we'll conduct a survey to gather player feedback. We look forward to hearing your responses on the demo.
Okay. I can actually get behind this. I actually like the sound of this game. I'm actually gonna download the demo and play for all you guys. And of course, while doing so, I'll give my thoughts and everything. A game that's dictated by each of your actions, while also holding that sort of RPG battle style. Yeah, I can get behind that. I really can.
Please look forward to future updates on this brand new tactical RPG from Square Enix. Okay, let's see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Square Enix is really doing really well.
Calling all hunters. Do you have what it takes?
Calling all hunters? This ought to be good. Oh wait, is this a bounty? Star Wars. This is Star Wars. Okay. Alright. Yep, that explains that.
Star Wars Hunters is a competitive, free-to-play online game set between episodes 6 and 7. Clash in this third-person shooter coming to Nintendo Switch in 2021.
All right, let's do this.
All right, Sal. Do I look at you or the camera?
Knockout City interviews, take 1.
We all play for different reasons.
Korgan loved battle. Korgan used many weapons. Triple-bladed war axe, spear of misery, Hades' soul-devouring crossbow.
A princess is supposed to lead her people, not be stuck up in some tower waiting for a hero.
In my line of work, bullets are constantly whizzing past you.
Flaming longsword, blade of doom.
Just once I'd like to catch one of them bullets. You know, with my hands.
With this crown, I'm gonna lead my team to victory and kick some serious ass!
Look, it's simple.
Korgan want new weapon.
In Knockout City, I'm like a kung fu master. I can catch bullets. Come get some.
Oh great, he uses the ball just like Rocket from Final Fantasy.
Roger that, princess. Here.
Let's find out what sound your face makes!
Incoming! Be the ball! Be the ball! Catch me!
Roger that. Heads up, Your Highness.
Eat this!
Be the ball!
Lost it! Can't believe we're losing to a bunch of dairy farmers. Okay, team. They may have won the battle, but not the war.
Hey, can we redesign our characters? You're not a team if you're not wearing a uniform.
Max, this is a war zone, not a bloody fashion show.
Pass to me.
Yeah, I mean...
What? Interview's over? Oh, come on, man, one more game.
I mean, without uniforms, you know, as good as it may look, uniforms tell you something about your team.
The fight for survival starts now.
All right, what is
Hang on tight, because you're all going to play a little game of fate for me.
From the creators of the Danganronpa and Zero Escape series comes a fight for your life, literally. Disoriented and trapped in an underwater theme park, the 12 of you, known as the Go-Getters Club, must now survive this game of fate at all costs.
I don't want to die yet! Sorry to scare you all, but the game is canceled!
The game is suddenly called off. You escape the theme park and get a glimpse of Japan, but everyone's vanished. Set off on a captivating journey across the country that blends side-scrolling action with suspenseful narrative.
Be the one behind the whole game of fate.
As you make your way back home to Tokyo, you'll alternate between working solo and teaming up with a group to overcome challenges and monsters that stand in your way.
Shoot.
What awaits you all at the end of your journey? The battle for survival begins in World's End Club, venturing onto Nintendo Switch, May 28th.
I thought it was going to be like The World Ends With You, or whatever.
Wield the powers of Olympus with the physical release of Hades. Hades, the critically acclaimed dungeon crawler and recipient of multiple Game of the Year awards, is getting a physical release on Nintendo Switch. This version comes with a couple of extras to assist you on your journey out of the underworld. The first is a PC download code for the Hades original soundtrack. It's packed with 2.5 hours of blood-pumping music composed by Darren Korb, known for his work on previous Supergiant titles like Transistor and Bastion. The second is a 32-page full-color character compendium featuring portraits of the game's vibrant cast of gods, ghosts, and monsters, all by Supergiant's art director, Gen Z. And let's not forget the game itself, offering dozens of hours of exhilarating action paired with a compelling story. Escape the underworld again, or for the first time, with the physical version of Hades on March 19th.
I could actually get behind the music. That
3 deadly action games, 1 masterful collection.
No.
Ninja Gaiden Sigma.
Oh, this
Ninja
was
Gaiden
the Ninja
Sigma
Gaiden
2.
people were talking about.
And Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge are coming to Nintendo Switch as the action-packed Ninja Gaiden Master Collection.
Okay. I've heard of this game, but I've never seen
You are the
anything
legendary
about
ninja Ryu Hayabusa, fighting against a great evil with battle skills that are second to none. Wield an arsenal of killer weapons, each offering a playstyle with different set of lethal skills, along with ruthless ninjutsu to swiftly take down enemies. Quickly gauge your opponent's movements while unleashing fast and frenzied combos. And team up with other super ninjas in your quest to fulfill your destiny. All previous downloadable content, including costumes and game modes, are included. Revel in the intensity of Ninja Gaiden in one dynamic collection. Ninja Gaiden Master Collection slices its way onto Nintendo Switch summer 2021.
Ooh, imagine if a character like that was in Smash Bros.
More battles are coming to Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity.
Expansion pass. All right.
There's even more coming to Nintendo Switch. Bravely Default 2 is almost here. 4 Heroes of Light will soon embark on a journey to restore the crystals. Use the job system to develop your characters and master the Brave and Default commands to emerge victorious in turn-based battles.
I live to fight.
Veterans and newcomers to the series can enjoy this brand new story on February 26th. A new trailer for Bravely Default 2 will be revealed following this presentation. The game can be pre-ordered on Nintendo eShop. An updated demo is also available. The latest installment in the legendary Ghosts and Goblins series comes to life. As the brave knight Arthur, you'll unleash weapons, spells, and skills to battle monsters across challenging stages within the demon realm. Local co-op play is also available for the first time. Help Arthur in his quest with one of 3 supporting characters: Barry for defense, Carrie for transportation, or Archie for bridges. Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection launches February 25th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. 8 protagonists, 8 captivating journeys. Saga Frontier has been remastered for Nintendo Switch. Travel through a stunning sci-fi world with any of the protagonists, each with their own stories. With the addition of the playable protagonist Fuse, new gameplay features, exhilarating battles, and a new scenario for the protagonist Acellus, Saga Frontier Remastered is an adventure not to be missed. The game launches April 15th.
Why the heck does that thing
Apex
look like
Legends is storming onto the Nintendo Switch system.
Oh,
This free-to-play battle royale features a growing roster of powerful
I thought
contenders
they were-
named Legends.
I thought this would
strategic
never
combat,
actually come.
cross-platform play,
Dang.
and more. All players on Nintendo Switch can get an all-new Legendary Pathfinder skin. And
what?
30
That's
free
not
levels
fair.
for the Season 8 Mayhem Battle Pass.
Oh, that is not
Plus,
fair.
for the first 2 weeks after launch, earn double XP when you play on Nintendo Switch. Fight for fortune, fame, and glory when Apex Legends enters the fray March 9th.
I am actually glad I did not make
How's
that
it
bet
going
with my
so far?
brother about
There's
when it would
still
come or
a
not.
little bit more to show you in today's
If
Nintendo
it
Direct,
would.
so we hope you'll stick with us. Next, please take a look at this.
Hello there, I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series. I'm sure a lot of you saw me and thought there might be news about the sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game. Unfortunately, we don't have anything to share right now. We apologize. Development is proceeding smoothly, and we should be able to bring you some new information this year. For now, we'll have to ask you to wait just a bit longer. While you're all waiting, however, this Legend of Zelda game will be coming to Nintendo Switch. Please take a look.
Is it what I was told about? Actually, yeah, it is. And that's a giant scorpion monster. Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. Okay, high def. No problem there.
What you've just seen is The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. This game originally released in 2011 on the Wii console, and now it's coming to Nintendo Switch. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword featured a control scheme in which players would use the Wii Remote Plus controller as a sword and the Nunchuck controller as a shield. With the increased processing power of the Nintendo Switch system, the controls here are smoother and even more intuitive. And we've recreated the controls for the sword and the shield here by having the player hold two Joy-Con controllers. The Joy-Con controller in your right hand is the sword. Swing it to have Link swing his sword in the game. The Joy-Con controller in your left hand is the shield. By lifting the controller, you can raise the shield to block enemy attacks. You can perform other actions like using both controllers to wield a bow and arrow. These physical movements add a sense of urgency and tension to combat. But we've also made it possible to play the game with button controls to ensure it can be played in handheld mode or on the Nintendo Switch Lite system. After mulling over how to assign different gameplay elements to different buttons, we decided to apply the sword motions to tilting the right control stick.
Okay.
Tilt the stick down when you want to swing the sword downward. To swing to the right, to the left, or diagonally, just tilt the stick in the respective direction. Here's something else we've been working on. Specially designed Joy-Con controllers. The right Joy-Con controller is themed after the Master Sword, while the left features a Hylian shield motif. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, as the game depicting the earliest story in the Legend of Zelda timeline, details the events around the creation of the Master Sword itself. We hope that people who played the original game on Wii, and those playing it for the first time, will enjoy discovering the origins of the Legend of Zelda. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD launches July 16th. Following this Nintendo Direct, you'll be able to pre-order the game on Nintendo eShop. And the specially designed Joy-Con controllers will launch on the game's release date at your local retailers. Many of you may already know this, but The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword was the last original console game prior to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game, and it was still following the established conventions of The Legend of Zelda. However, it gave a glimpse into many features and innovations that would eventually be adopted in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Using the sailcloth to descend in midair, a stamina gauge that depleted as you scaled walls with vines or ran, even the concept of collecting items to upgrade gear. I hope those of you who've played The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will give this game a try as well.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Please look forward to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
Well, what did you think? The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword has been optimized for Nintendo Switch. It includes intuitive motion controls and button controls by tilting the right control stick. Okay, the next game will be our last announcement for today. Please take a look at this.
Alright, final announcement. Let's see what we got here. By the way, thanks for coming out to this, you guys. I know this may not be super exciting or anything, but I'm glad to have gotten through this. Oh. Little buddy's turn. Okay. Okay. So we're now in a desert wasteland? Bow and arrows? Bow and arrow ink launcher? Just vibing. I remember like this is called an Obelisk or something. I don't know. I don't play Splatoon. Splatoon 3. Welcome to the world. What? Wait, why is this on? Oh, no, oh, that's close. Back into the ink in 2022. Okay. Okay.
What you've just seen is the latest installment in the Splatoon series, Splatoon 3. This game is scheduled to launch in 2022, so it'll be a while. We hope you'll stay tuned for more information at a later time. Today, we showed you a sampling of games coming to Nintendo Switch. A variety of games are in development. And we look forward to sharing more news with you in the future. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
All right, you guys, and that is the end of the stream. We got all caught up. Holla freaking Luya. Yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for coming out to this. Like I said, it was not going to be exciting or anything, unless you haven't seen this before. But yeah, we got through it, and hopefully when I'm back at home, I'll try and get done with the video because I am tired of just letting it just stay right there too. As for the games on the Nintendo Direct, I actually like what they showed. I may not be interested in a bunch of them, but I can say that there were some pretty well-made games. Don't think I have any more final thoughts, so I guess whenever the Pokemon thing releases, we'll go take a look at that too. Anyway, thanks for coming out. If you guys enjoy it, like the video, consider subscribing because that helps out the channel. Share it around and drop a comment on what you hope to see next time on, I don't know, the next Nintendo Direct or even on the Pokemon Day thing that's going to be releasing. Yeah, drop a comment down there if you're a Pokemon fan and tell me what you hope to see hope to see on that next stream. Anyway, I've been GlitchxCity, Ash. And I'll catch you all later. Peace.